There's almost no areas I'd be considered an expert in. When it comes to intelligence, I rank just barely above Patrick Starr. But there is
Oh, come on, Charlie. Give yourself a little bit of credit. You definitely have above average verbal intelligence. That is for damn sure.
one field in particular I really think I'm a connoisseur of and would be considered one of the preeminent experts in that domain. Dumb things on stream. I have this all seeing eye. I've got my feelers everywhere in order to stay finger on the pulse and up to date with every awful stream moment that happens. Usually it's a bunch of harmless cringe material that's not serious, but today I've
No, this is cringe. This is absolutely
got
cringe.
something dangerously stupid to share with you. This is probably the dumbest recorded broadcast with a firearm I've
Possibly
seen
deadly.
since that Twitch streamer did a desk pop and blew a hole through his wall and
Oh, I totally forgot about that. Oh my god, didn't he get banned? He definitely got banned. Yep, he did a shoot. I don't remember exactly how that happened. 3 years. I
executed his
totally forgot that
thumb
happened.
by shooting his gun while live. And then he made like a Mr. Beast thumbnail face in response to it because he couldn't believe he just fucking shot around in his house. He got banned for that, rightfully so. You can't just be cosplaying Yosemite Sam and start
Yep.
fucking blasting around. It's called a negligent discharge when you recklessly fire it and it poses a threat of injury or death to someone around you, which
Right.
happened there. He accidentally fired off around his own home. It could have easily struck someone innocent and killed them. It's a bad thing.
Yep.
And that, to me, was still
That is why they say even if there's nobody around, do not just be randomly shooting a gun. Even if you don't see anybody in the near vicinity, because newsflash, that bullet is going to actually travel beyond where you are standing. So, yeah,
the dumbest
a little bit of
thing I've
wisdom
ever
right
seen
there.
on stream until it was beaten today by this.
Where? Oh my god!
Yeah, yeah. What an actual moron! Look at his stupid little smug face. After he could have potentially blown Aiden Ross's foot off. Aiden Ross is on an L streak. The people he keeps deciding to surround himself with keep on just making his life more and more miserable. Like, I don't know if this guy knew what was happening. I'm assuming he did because he had his phone preemptively out recording the situation. So, good God.
He shot it! Jeezer!
Y'all living the life, bro. What the fuck?
Everyone get under the
That's
Cybertruck.
a Marine. I don't know if it's a current
Get
or
behind
a
it.
former Marine. If it's a current one, I hope he's ready to be a former one. He just got caught on camera committing a crime. It's a negligent discharge. That's a textbook showcase of what a negligent discharge looks like. You can hear him flip.
In some courts, I would not be surprised if they looked at that as attempted murder because of the like it's not just a negligent discharge. I feel like more like, I mean, I guess it probably is, yes, but the vicinity of which Aiden Ross was to him, I feel like makes this just extremely dangerous. Like, it's in a different league.
Off the safety and then fire
Excuse me.
those 2 rounds just to play a joke on Aiden Ross. But that joke could have easily resulted in him blowing his fucking foot off with that. You would have had
Yep.
Aiden Ross streaming with a goddamn peg leg like a pirate here from this stunt. I couldn't believe what I watched. In fact, I was in disbelief and trying to debunk this myself, thinking that perhaps he was using blanks and this was a staged stunt. But I watched it back, and it doesn't seem.
I was not surprised at all, and I definitely believed it right when I saw it because of the way that Aiden Ross reacted. His reaction seemed super genuine. He was in disbelief that the guy decided to shoot a gun right next to him at that vicinity. Like, he was definitely baffled by the situation.
Like blanks. It blows up a sufficient amount of dirt. Now, there's a misconception about blanks in general where people believe that it basically turns a gun into a toy, where it's 100% safe, nothing can go wrong really, when that's just not true. Bruce Lee's
Still
son was actually
blows like
killed by being
shrapnel and
shot
stuff.
close range with a blank round. Sometimes shit happens. There's accidents. There is a lot of danger that can still be posed when using blanks. So even if it is blanks that he's using, it's still reckless to shoot it like that close to Aiden Ross, next to a human being.
Well, if you think about it, right, a blank is still an explosive. It has to make sound. It explodes just like a bullet does. Like, it, you know, it just doesn't have like the high velocity little point that shoots out. So
But like I said, I don't think it's blanks. I'm pretty sure these are live rounds that he used for that. Here's another angle that showcases the proximity of the
Yeah.
shots relative to Aiden's feet. Luckily, no one was hurt here, but there's something else I want to mention. He just fired this weapon when nobody around in this video has eyes and ears on, meaning no one has eye protection or ear protection on. Guns are
Yeah.
really fucking loud. And if you're firing a gun without ear protection, that can cause some actual hearing damage.
yep, everyone definitely, yeah, their ears are probably fucked. For at least they were, especially, well, yeah. Everyone there definitely probably had a little bit of hearing loss from that.
Which is why whenever you go to a firing range or anything that's even remotely professional, you'll see everybody is wearing ears and eyes. They have protection on. No one here does, meaning I'm sure some people had their...
I'm sure the guy who shot the gun has just simply heard so many live rounds that his IQ has slowly just been dumbed down and down as his senses get like chipped away from all of the sound and stuff he's heard. So I don't know, maybe that's a theory.
ears rung from that one in a pretty severe way. All just because
And it sounded
Goofball
especially
wanted to play a
loud, too.
Practical prank on Aiden. The haha, I almost blew your foot off prank. A timeless classic, I guess. There's only like a couple of rounds that you can fire without ear protection comfortably, and those are subsonic rounds mainly. Like that you can fire without ear protection and not have your ears bleed. But those are not subsonic rounds that he's using, I don't think. It certainly doesn't sound
I like how Charlie's trying to like conjure up every possible possibility of the situation to like make it even slightly better. But it doesn't even scratch the surface because even if they were subsonic rounds, it's still a bullet being shot. So it's like,
it. I've fired quite a few subsonic rounds of my own. I know what they sound like. I don't think that was an example of it at all, unless he's using some really special Marine exclusive prototypes or something. There is just so much wrong with this 20-second clip here. I still am in disbelief that a Marine apparently did this. I don't know what he thought would happen as a result of it. This isn't something that normal people just brush off as like a silly moment or like, just a joke. That is something that just put the entire life of Aiden Ross in jeopardy with that one
well, I hate to make the joke, but if anyone was going to do it, it was definitely going to be a Marine. I mean, like, that's
simple
kind of a given,
decision
right?
there. Again, firearms are not a toy. Like, there was so much that could have gone wrong there. Like, after firing the first shot, maybe it kicks a little too much and it throws his wrist off a little bit, and then it aims more at Aiden, and he fires the second shot, and just fucking splits his leg in half right from the shin.
Oh, yeah, that was my take before I... Okay, yeah, that was exactly my take. I was... If you go back and watch my actual video that I made on this, yeah, that's the same argument I made where the guns have recoil. When you shoot a gun, it kicks back. And the dude wasn't even holding the gun properly. He was holding it with one hand, a whole automatic rifle. It's going to kick a little bit. If the guy just so happens to, if it just so happens to kick a little bit too much and the guy accidentally pulls the trigger again, guess what? Goodbye, Aiden's foot. Like, it's literally, how that didn't go through his mind, I don't know. But luckily, nothing happened.
There's so much that could have gone
Yeah,
wrong.
there's so many things that could have, yes.
Now, I have to imagine, with how viral this clip has gone, that Marine is probably going to face punishment. Again, it's a crime. It's a negligent discharge. Like, there's no way of arguing otherwise. So yeah, I just want...
I guess maybe his only argument could be that it was an accident. Like, his finger slipped. I don't know. But that would still be a negligent discharge. It doesn't even matter.
I wanted to show this because I was baffled by that clip. Again,
Yep.
even if it's blanks, it's still reckless and a dangerous thing to do. So yeah, this is probably the...
I definitely
extreme
don't
moment I've
think they
seen
were
now.
blanks. Like, I'll
Beating the
watch it again
previous-
real quick. Just see.
Where? Oh my God!
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if I can really see, like, an indentation, but that close, I mean, the bullet is going straight in. Like, he's holding an AR, not a shotgun. Like, if he was holding a shotgun, the ground would kind of explode. There'd be dirt flying everywhere. But the bullet's probably just going directly into the dirt. Like,
Oh my god!
I don't really see any dirt splash up or anything.
That I've seen now, that clip. Again, even if it's blanks, it's still reckless and a dangerous thing to do.
I don't know if that would
So,
still be
yeah,
considered
this is
negligent
probably the
discharge.
most extreme moment I've seen now, beating the previous negligent discharge of a firearm from a streamer, which is crazy. But anyway, that's about it. So yeah.
Yeah, not great. Definitely a very not a good moment for Aiden Ross. Well, you know, they say that bad things come in threes. So, you know, you got 21 Savage, Playboy Cardi, and now this buffoonery. So maybe Aiden Ross is going to be up on his luck soon. Who knows?